How's it going, lads, and welcome back to the FM Scout YouTube channel with me, Keepers, and today we're going to be doing a video, as you've already seen by the title, is José Mourinho as manager of FC United of Manchester. Now, for those of you who don't know who FC United of Manchester are, they were founded in 2005 by Manchester United supporters as opposed to Malcolm Glazier's takeover of Manchester United. FC United are the largest fan-owned football club in the UK by a number of members and have one of the highest home attendance in English non-league football. The club is democratically run by its members who have equal voting rights and own one share in the club each. So it's a football club run by the fans for the fans. So I thought, well, why not take the actual Manchester United manager and put him down as FC United of Manchester manager. So we'll go in and see Mourinho now and see how he's doing at the minute. Now, obviously, we've not simmed any seasons, but José Mourinho, again, one of the most successful managers of all time, prefers to play a 4-2-3-1 DM wide, direct playing style, mental coaching style, balanced play mentality, and as a closing down pressing style. As you can see, he tends to have a large senior squad, so if you actually have a look at FC United of Manchester, their squad isn't quite as large, so could we see a lot of signings coming in? Who knows? And he likes to use counter-attacks. Now, he doesn't like signing many youth players or use all of his money on one player or use young players in low priority cups. He does a lot of things, or actually the opposite, he doesn't do a lot of things. So again, having a look at FC United of Manchester in the Vanarama National League North, let's see where they're predicted to finish. They are actually predicted to finish 17th, so could José Mourinho do better than that? I'm really not sure. We can have a look. Really, by going by these stats, he should do fantastically well. I mean, with a fantastic manager, surely anything's possible at kind of lower league. All he needs to do is make the right signings, have a solid tactic, implement it, and hopefully the results will come flowing in. The only problem with this is, will Mourinho's tactics be too complex for the standard of players down in the Vanarama National North? Is that where we are? Yeah, the Vamarana National League North. So as I said, this is José Mourinho's preferred tactic. It's kind of like the 4-3-3, the kind of Barcelona tactic. Hopefully these players can fit around it. Who knows? I suppose there's not really much else to go over. But let's come back in a couple of seasons time and see what José Mourinho has done to the FC United of Manchester team. Here we are, back 2 seasons into the future, and let's see where Mourinho is at. He's not even a man, he's been sacked. Wow. José Mourinho, one of the best managers in the world, was sacked by FC United of Manchester. Only 2 seasons into the future, so let's start with their let's start with their league positions. Let's go to stages, go all the way back to the start. So first season they were predicted to finish 11th, didn't they? And then he actually exceeded that and finished 9th, albeit by 2 points, but it's still very good. 15 games won, 11 drawn, 16 lost, scored 48 and conceded 45. Finished on 56 points, pretty much standard for FC United. But then in the next season, where it's the one where he got sacked, I'm assuming, they finished 16th, 13 games won, 9 drawn, 20 lost, conceded 44 but scored 36. But let's see, when did José Mourinho actually get sacked? Let's see, history, managers. José Mourinho got sacked on the 2nd, so that was halfway through the season. He was sacked by the board of FC United of Manchester. You can see in his time he played a handful of games, won 25, lost 37 and drew 18, so that was only a 31% win ratio. And having a look at their signings, José Mourinho didn't make any signings worth money. A couple of players who are now retired, but again, pretty much standard signings for this sort of league. No one really stand out that I can see. A lot of players on loan from Sunderland, from Stoke, from Darlington. Let a lot of players away on free. Again, brought in a lot of players this year. Maybe that might have been the reason why he was sacked. Maybe because he brought in too many players and it just kind of, the team wasn't gelling very well. Plus, mix that in with the probably complex tactics that he had on playing, you know, the kind of Barcelona 4-3-3. He actually brought in Ian Black. I think he would probably tear up the Vanarama National League. He used to play for Rangers, that's the only reason why I know him. Again, these signings aren't bad for this level. Joe Thompson, I'm sure that he's at Celtic. No, he's not. That's a different Joe Thompson. Michael Taylor, Michael Elstone and Joey Johnson. So a lot of players coming in, but then he got sacked and now there's a new manager in charge. So really, is that how José Mourinho would do at FC United in Manchester? Obviously, we've only gone 2 seasons into the future and it's just a shame that he did get sacked. But Mourinho, again, with these stats, you'd expect him to get, do a lot better than what he did. First season was okay, he exceeded expectations, but second season, they didn't give him much time, to be fair. Just let him go rock bottom, finish in 16th, and ultimately got him sacked. So I guess there's not really much else to go over. It's just a shame that he did only last 2 seasons. But if you guys have any suggestions on what other top managers we should do at lower league clubs, give us a suggestion below. So the name of a top manager and the name of a lower league club can be from any league, lower league in the world. Let us know. That's pretty much it. I'm going to apologise again for how short this video was, because I mean, you'd expect him to do a lot better. I was expecting to get a good few seasons out of Mourinho at FC United of Manchester. I wonder who will pick up Mourinho next, considering, I mean, looking at his CV, Man United, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Porto, Benfica, as Barcelona assistant manager. Some big team's going to snap him up. If you enjoyed them, please leave a like, comment on obviously the top manager and the lower league team that you would like to see them manage. But I will now go on to speak about the FM Scout website. So here we are on the FM Scout website. Again, it offers a whole host of tools that you guys can use to better yourself at Football Manager. In terms of scouting, you've got the FM17 Wonder Kids, best coaches, free players, bargain buys. If you're struggling to find players to sign, you can get a club finder and who to manage. And if you're really struggling to get a new save and get into one, you can download tactics, you can share tactics, you can ask for tactical advice if you really are struggling. In terms of add-ons, there's so many. You've got the real name fixes for things like the Champions League and Europa League and team names. You get the face packs as well, which is a nice addition if you can, obviously, your computer can handle it. You've got skins to make your Football Manager look that little bit neater. The updated kits and also random databases. In terms of tools, you've got the FM Scout Editor 17, you've got Genie Scout, you've got Mac Assistant, and you've got the pre-game editor. In terms of guides, you've got the in-depth guide, a little bit of quick tips, team guides, tutorials, hints and tricks, and the manual to Football Manager. In terms of help, you've got all your troubleshooting articles here, and as well as the blog, the latest news, experiments, the weekly digest, and memes apparently. Members as well. If you're a member of FM Scout, you'll appear under here. And football, you've got the football views, the fantasy league, live streaming, and video highlights. Again, Football Manager, FM Scout in general, the interface is very nice. You won't get lost around here. You can find loads of videos that are on the FM Scout channel as well. But I would highly recommend that you come over here to the website and just run riot. But this is going to be the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed, then please leave a like. Subscribe to FM Scout as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. But until then, finders keepers, losers, weepers.